My name is Abdurrahmann Murad, and I'll be teaching the course, The Fiqh of Food and Clothing. This course is a really dear and near course to me, as every day, it's every single day that I go through masail, whether on the email or from people, where they're asking about certain products, certain items, halal or haram. That said, brothers and sisters, there are things I'm sure every one of you has come across in relation to food and clothing. Let me give you a few examples, and I'm sure you can relate to these examples. The first example is that of which cheese is halal, which is haram. And wherever I've been, subhanallah, I've heard the same conversations. This cheese is haram, Kraft is no good, this brand is better. And then now we have a brand of cheese called the halal cheese. Likewise, halal yogurt, subhanallah. Is there a need for such items? Actually, is there a haram form of cheese and a halal form of cheese? What is the bayan or clarification in relation to this? We'll be talking about it, inshallah, not from a point of emotions, but from a point of ilm, and also from what the ulama have mentioned to clarify to you the proper answer in relation to this item. That said, we also have an issue that you may not be aware of, but myself, I've been caught in it many times, subhanallah. You go down to Superstore, Safeway, to buy a loaf of bread, and it just so happens that this bread has L-cysteine, which is a protein derived from human hair put into the bread to make it soft, subhanallah. I bought it many times not realizing, but then it just hit my mind, subhanallah. Let's look at the ingredients, and I found L-cysteine. Is it halal or haram to consume bread that has this byproduct in it or not? We'll be discussing this in detail once again, inshallah. Now, a thing that we all actually relate to is Timmy's. We all like our double doubles, our Boston cream donuts, and as well our ice caps in the summer. Did you know, brothers and sisters, that certain products and items in Timmy's have trace amounts of alcohol? What is the hukum of consuming something with a trace amount of alcohol in it? I mean, that's something we have to look at critically. And inshallah, I'll be discussing this in detail and giving you the clarification in this course. Now, let's say you're with a group of friends. They invite you for a lunch or dinner, and they tell you we're going to go down to the local KFC. And you're doubtful. Is it halal? Is it haram? They tell you, listen, ya akhi, don't become so strict. We're living in the land of Ahlul Kitab. This is Ahlul Kitab. Can we not just consume it without looking at it? So the question arises then, are we actually living in a land of Ahlul Kitab? Is Canada a land of Ahlul Kitab? Are the products that we find in common fast food chains and restaurants halal because we're living in a land of Ahlul Kitab? We'll be addressing this issue. It's a very controversial one. We'll be addressing it in detail, inshallah, in this course. Now, the second half of the course, clothing, which is an equally important, interesting topic as well, we'll be looking at a number of issues. So we do invite you to come down and benefit, take part, and also ask whatever may be on your mind. Some of the topics that we'll be covering, somewhat controversial, but nonetheless important. Plastic surgery, liposuction, as well as implants. We'll be talking all about these issues and more. Jazakumullahu khairan. I hope to see you there. And may Allah Jalla wa Ala bless us all with al-ilm al-nafi'. Ameen.